This is Farm Manager 2018. I just finished my winter. It's now March 21st, which means that we are beginning our spring. I need to hire employees. So how do I hire employees? I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna click on seasonal employees because I have enough of the permanent employees. I'm just gonna crank it out. One thing that you can do, which I'm obviously not doing, you see how over here it has 2 out of 5? I should have been picking the higher numbers, but I didn't do that. So that's something, that was a mistake that I made. It's no big deal. Just gonna ruin the game, that's all. Got drought in my field. So there's no irrigation over here, but we've got this little well. Oh, you know what? We don't have a little well. I'm gonna have to build another well. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna come over here and look at the well that I cannot make. So this one's gonna have problems. But that well is enough to bring up the soil moisture. The employees are gonna go to the well and they're gonna bring the water to the greenhouse. And I'm gonna start putting wells everywhere. I wish I could get rid of the irrigation system. No way to turn it off, at least as far as I know. I mean, I tried to turn it off. Okay, they're ready for breeding. Unfortunately, I don't have any cash. So we might get hit with a big bill in a couple days, in like 5 days. Usually when it says the employee can't get to the destination, it's usually just a temporary issue. There's something going on with this tractor. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to work. So there's an issue with this particular tractor. It's not operating. I'm going to try and get rid of it somehow. I have to. I don't know if I can sell it or you know what? Maybe I can delete it. Let's see if we can delete it. Take the delete. No, it doesn't look like it. No delete option. No way to repair, no repark, no sell. And it's called Box Trailer 1. See if I can find Box Trailer 1. There it is. Can't do anything with it. It's stuck. Okay, in one day, we're going to find out what happens. Might go bankrupt. Be a good time to save the game, right? I know I'm going to get hit hard. Might go up to like 150. I think you could go down to negative 250. I'm not sure. Haven't played the game in like a year. Wow, this is not good. Need to harvest more than just those tomatoes. Thought it was 154. It's still climbing. 170. Still climbing. 178. So the tractors cost 50,000, but they'll only sell for 15. So that's not a solution. Take a loan, and I And it says save up to 3,000. I mean, I have little choice. I need operating cash, so I'm gonna take the loans. What can I do? Only gonna keep me in the game for 4 months. Watering the plants. Look at it, the soil moisture is going up. They're going to here to get the water, and then they're coming back here. Springtime with no money. Plowing some fields. There's a lot of work plowing those fields. Keeps everybody busy. You used to have to do everything by hand. Now they automate everything. You used to have to go and do this, and then 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 you had to do the rest of it automated. I'm sorry, manually. It's a royal pain. I am going to check out my loans real quick, just so I get an idea of how it works. It says 10, 50, oh, that's the rate. I thought that was how much had already been paid back. This says 50 out of 60. This says 100. No, wait, these are not payments. It's not showing payments. No graphs. Yeah, right now they're just plowing and stuff like that, so they're not really going to harvest anything for a while. It looks like he's cutting a thin path and he's cutting a wider path. It really makes a big difference to have the wider equipment. You can look at how he's just cruising through. I mean, he's finishing his plot well before he is. So it really does make a big difference to have the better equipment. Smaller equipment you can use for these orchards, for example. Gotta wait 3 months or more before I can get some cash out of here. I might not make it. It might be tough. So let's see if we can sell anything. I ain't seeing nothing. Tomato juice. Wow, that's not a lot of money. Cross your fingers as best I can do. So here's all the workers going out. Let's see what's going on. So these are strawberries. You can't have the machines pick the strawberries. The workers have to go out and they have to pick all the strawberries. And then they're going to drop them off in this cart over here. So at least we got some food that's being picked. We got something that's being harvested. Wish I could turn this off. Okay, so it says cultivate. You see how it says soil fertility? I need to do the soil fertility. Which means I need to own fertilizer. And I'm going to guess I don't. It's possible that the tractors are busy doing other work. I don't know. That's why you got to have all the tractors. Lots of cheap ones will continue to get work done. Let's see what these guys are doing. They are watering. So they're going over to here. Oh, that's what that little thing must be. See, they're going to get water. Doing it by hand. I think my money must be making money or something. So I'm going to check the marketplace again. Nothing. I got frozen raspberries, just 0.5. They're all low numbers. Like, I could sell these strawberries. I have 2 weeks to finish processing these strawberries. If they don't get processed, oh, you know what? They were just picked. They don't get processed into frozen. They just get wasted. They spoil. There is spoilage of food. I don't think it automatically purchases seeds. So if you run out of seeds, you got to go and manually purchase everything. Okay, so we did harvest some strawberries. I could sell them and take the cash, but I'd like to produce whatever the strawberry, frozen strawberry. You see over here is a strawberry. Only does 112 kilograms, but you see the bar isn't advancing. It's got to go through what? 13,000? It says it's down to 500, so I guess that's pretty good. In 2 weeks, he's got to finish processing all of that. And I don't have a big factory. These are juice factories. Looks like I'm making money, so... When the month rolled over, it went to negative 100,000, negative 112,000. So I got hit hard when the month rolled over. But you know what? I have a really good feeling we're going to harvest a lot of crops. This has not been planted. That's a big problem. These trees have not grown in. Because they are orchards, I think it takes a couple years before the trees grow in. I don't think this was planted either. I mean, they're not working fast enough. Yeah, there's a problem. I need more employees. They're not doing anything. That's tomato. So it used to say what the guy was doing, but now it doesn't. So it's like, where is he? Where's Oscar? Why is he in the factory? That's his house. Seriously, he can't be in the factory. Maybe he's doing something related to apples, cherries, and tomatoes that requires him to be in the factory. It looks like that's supposed to be turned on. For some reason, I turned it off. I probably had a processing issue, and I probably went through and adjusted it. Maybe what happened was the sale price of cherry juice was lower than the sale price of frozen cherry. I think that's what it was. Because I seem to recall frozen cherries had a really high price. Okay, I'm going to take a chance that maybe there's something worth selling. Honey. No. Chemical fertilizer. That's cool. Strawberry, cabbage, strawberry. So this needs to be processed. It says 5.5. It's already after 5.5. That means it's over with. And this says 5.18. So I'm going to sell this. It's already past the expiration. Oh, I accidentally sold all the strawberry again. Okay, so I made that mistake. Cabbage, I think I'm going to do the auto trade. It is on auto trade, so that's going to get sold. So that means that cabbage somewhere is being harvested. And it looks like it was home. So I'm going to click over here. Not a lot of money for that cabbage. I don't know where all this chemical fertilizer came from. I mean, am I really producing that? That's flour. And this is seed. Oh, I can bring in the cabbage and make cabbage seed, but you see, it needs more cabbage. It's slowly advancing. I think I can sell some seeds. Like maybe some buckwheat. We're going to make 100. That's not going to help me. I really got 15 days to pull in a lot of produce. Okay, so we got 12,000 raspberry. Hopefully they'll crank out some good stuff. So the price per month of the juice factory, the small one, not so bad. I don't know how much it profits compared to what it produces, but I'm gonna have to do something. So ideally what I'm gonna do, this juice factory is gonna be surrounded by orchards. Like this is apple and this is cherry. And what I'll do is I'll make this maybe apple and I'll make this apple and I'll turn these into apple fields so that it produces everything a lot faster. And then I'll build factories near some other orchards. Yeah, this hasn't been plowed, it hasn't been cultivated. Oh no, wait, these are apples, so still got time. It has no soil fertility. Hey, look at that, I got cash. Somehow I made money. So I gotta think about what I can spend it on that will make more money. Red pepper, I think I auto trade. Okay, so we need a well. Got one here. I will build one here. You know what? They walk to the well, I believe. The well does not provide water in this area. What's going to happen is they're going to walk to that well to get the water. maybe he's outside of walking distance. So maybe that's what the issue is, because he needs water. So let's... Let's put a well over here. Okay, I need to make money. I want to do the greenhouses because it'll keep my employees in the wintertime will have something to do. So it makes sense to start building greenhouses. I like to call it the Green New Deal. You can see that I placed one of them wrong. You know what? I'm going to dose it. And then we'll use this for silos at some point in the future. Let's see what a silo costs. $3.20. I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay, so we probably have to assign somebody. Okay, I know that there's only one fruit, so orchards are not the best idea. But fruit can be good because it processes into juice. So let's pull up this guy, this blonde guy. Do red pepper. Looking for the light green icons. And we'll do tomato. And then I'm going to go through the hiring process. I'm guessing cabbage. So there is a bug in the game which causes this vehicle to be stuck here, and I can't get rid of it. What can happen is you can end up with many vehicles stuck in the game. We just rolled over. I've gone into negative... I have to pause so I can fix this vehicle. You know what? I haven't done repairs in a long time. I'm going to show you how to do it. You go to this building here, which is your main building, and you go to list of machines, and you see all these guys, like this guy needs a renovation, this guy says repair, renovation, renovation. There is an auto repair feature. I'm going to show you where it is. You come here and you go to training and look for the auto repair. It's possible that, see it says, no. Mechanic is called automatic, so I already have it. So we don't need storage. Production we could use. Loans don't need. Maximum price is good. Price of buildings, cheaper workers. Quality of harvest. Price of land. So we are going to take production increase. Can't see if there's anything beyond. I guess it got automatically repaired. So I guess the mechanic automatically repaired that. I'm going to fast forward. We all know that you love to watch everything as quickly as possible. possible. Let me check out my loans. Doesn't really say. Oh, I guess it does. It says 20 out of 60. And this is 45 out of 220. Okay, so the loans are in progress. We got some crops coming in. I need more employees. I got the land. I don't know if they planted it. Too bad they don't have statistics for each property. It's possible that they harvested all of that and I'm just unaware of it. Probably should put a warehouse over here so they don't have to go as far. But you know what? I really need the winter production. Winter production is a high priority. I've gone through everything. I got the machines. I got houses for employees. I've got the factories. I've got the summer production. So winter production seems like what I should be spending my money on. That's what I'm going to do. I wish I knew the value of the property, but there's really no way for me to know that value. Okay, the other thing that I'm going to do is you go over here and you look at your staff. You want to focus on your permanent staff. They're going to be at the bottom. You want to make sure that they're all leveled up as much as possible. You know what? It's a pain to do it this way. Go by the house that they live in. The scrolling is a little bit slow because my computer is not a high-performance machine. So you see he's 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. We want to make sure that they're all leveled up. It does cost a little bit of cash to do it, but this guy, we can level him up. Which means that that person is going to produce more. I'm going to hold back on manufacturing. I really don't have the cash to do it. This guy's a tractor dude, so pick him up. I'm going to go with endurance. The reason why is because this will always be used no matter what she does. She might not be driving the tractor, so I will get a benefit by leveling that up. Okay, we're going to have to wait before I can do more. Let's see if the mechanic automatically comes and fixes it. Oh, the icon. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the mechanic. Look at that. He fixed it. Cool. So one of the complaints I had about the game when I played a year ago is that they were constantly breaking down. Like, I would spend all winter repairing all of my equipment, and then the spring would come by, they'd start planning, and they would never make it through the summer. They would never make it through half a year without everything breaking down. So it made the game unplayable. Now it's playable, except for this particular bug. Really need to build more of the greenhouses. I'm concerned about climate change. Obviously, greenhouses will resolve that issue. We're going to check the chickens, make sure they're still alive. Oh, they're all dead. I guess I can't buy it. I wonder why it doesn't let me buy any. Oh, I guess I'm going to end up going negative. Maybe that's the reason why. Yeah, I'm negative. As long as we got stuff to harvest, we should be fine. Maybe if I clear this out. The only other option I can think of is to put some more land down. I mean, we don't know if this cultivated anything. We don't know if anything came out of here. It says fertilized. It doesn't say it was planted or growing or anything like that. So like I said, I'm going to work on the greenhouses for the winter, and then I'm going to get all of my employees going. Okay, so we just finished springtime. I'm going to take a break. I will see you next episode.